Hello, and welcome to the student session of the Presidential Search Listening Tour. On behalf of Chair Brandon Burst and the Search Committee, we appreciate you taking time out of your day to chat with us about the next presidential search. This is an opportunity to ask questions and share with us what you want to see in our next leader of our university. The search committee will use feedback from all these sessions to create a leadership statement slash job description for the presidency and inform a decision about during the search process. If you are in person and would like to speak, simply raise your hand and we will pass you a microphone. If you are online, raise your hand in the Teams feature and we will unmute you so you can speak to us directly. You may also use the chat feature in Teams when we read your comments aloud. We will alternate between the in-person and online comments and questions. To ensure as much participation as possible, we will allow 5 to 7 minutes per topic. And with that, we'll begin. So the first question that we have today is what is distinctive about the history, mission, and culture of the University of Louisville?
Yeah, I think for me, what's most distinctive about the University of Louisville's culture and its mission is that it provides a lot to the community in terms of, just community service, but also research and also just vibrant campus culture. But I think that the main thing that stands out about the University of Louisville, at least in Kentucky, to me, is just is it, is its focus on students and making sure that University of Louisville is a very diverse campus, people coming from all different backgrounds and walks of life. But I think the biggest strength of U of L is that they don't just look at people as another number to add to their roster or add to tuition numbers, but to kind of invest in students and invest in their diverse backgrounds and kind of take what's the best of them and how they can just flourish in U of L's community. So that's the thing that stands out to me.
And Griffin, do you have any comments?
Yeah, kind of going off of that. So I just finished up my freshman year, and to me, I think U of L has helped me grow a lot in terms of just getting myself out there, putting myself out there, doing a lot of extracurriculars, a lot of things like that, getting to meet a lot of new people. And I think U of L, to me, in terms of like its biggest strength, is allowing me to kind of push myself and giving me, a tons of opportunities to just get out there and try new things and try new experiences and meet all kinds of different people.
Thank you. So our second question is, what are the top 4 to 6 academic, strategic, operational, or financial priorities that the next president should be expected to focus on, especially during the first 1 to 2 years?
Yeah, I think for me, in terms of operations, for what U of L needs to focus on, is the big thing, both in reality and perception, is the issue of campus safety. So I think that whether it be more prevalent U of L PD presence on campus or just more security cameras or active monitoring of security cameras or making sure that just people are feeling secure on campus too and kind of improving. I know we have a program called Cardinal Escorts which is a great program that helps students get around on campus at night so that they feel safe and they get back to the dorm. But just kind of really investing in hitting hard on campus safety, because I know there's a lot of people on campus right now that don't feel 100% safe on campus. That's kind of important, I think. So I think that we really need to invest more in our campus security systems, but also just kind of in how we promote our campus security too. Big focus.
Griffin, do you have any comments to add?
Also, the league is on Monday.
Nothing new to add, but just kind of like going off that, I completely agree. To me, I don't feel fully safe on campus. I do a lot of studying at night. And so in this past year, I lived at CP. Even walking back from Ekstrom to CP late at night, I still don't feel fully safe. And I think so focusing on safety, because I know if I'm thinking that or feeling that, a lot of other people are. And so I just think improving safety, going off of that, I 100% agree with that.
Hi, Dan. Welcome. So the question that we're asking is, what do you believe are the top 4 to 6 academic, strategic, operational, or financial priorities that the next president should be expected to focus on, especially during the first 1 to 2 years?
You can use his microphone if you like. Just have to unmute yourselves, that's all. Yeah.
Yeah. Dan, you can also unmute your mic. It's okay if you want to type as well, but you also have that option too.
Hi, Ugana. I'm typing.
And then I'll read that in chat once it's.
Okay. So you want the next question?
Sure.
All right. So our next question is, what career experiences and academic leadership competencies will best equip your next president to accomplish that agenda?
Yes, I think it's important to me that the next president has some actual experience in education, whether they're a professor or maybe an advisor to students. That'd be a big one. Just kind of because one of the main reasons that I came to U of L is because I had a really great advisor in the political science department who just showed me all the different opportunities that U of L had to offer. So I think that if we had a president, preferably somebody from U of L, I don't know if that's realistic or not, or at least somebody from Kentucky as a whole who's really invested in the state, but somebody who knows and is really invested in all the different opportunities in terms of like career opportunities, extracurricular opportunities, and just all that kind of stuff, and seeing and really investing in what these different programs for students are.
Ugana, we're having a difficult time hearing the questions, so I'm going to post them in the chat as well.
Okay.
And then Dan had an answer to priorities, and that would be DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, campus safety, more campus resources for the Health Sciences Center, investing in local community with strategic partnerships with industry giants within Greater Louisville.
Thank you for that, Dan. And then I can just go ahead while Jake types the question in the chat. I'm going to repeat it. Hopefully, you can take care of the chat.
Sure. But go ahead and repeat it.
Yes. The question is, what career experiences and academic/leadership competencies will best equip your next president to accomplish this agenda? If Griffin or Daniel want to answer that question.
And I will post the questions as Ugana reads them. And then I'll also post the first two once we get to the end so that they're all there.
Yeah. So I didn't completely hear what Alex said, but so I could be saying the same exact thing, but I think experience is pretty important. And someone who understands the University of Louisville, someone who understands, the main issues on campus, what's going on campus, and is familiar with, just the general, like what's going on, everything like that. Yeah.
All right, thank you for that. So our next question is, what interpersonal skills and personal qualities will best equip your president to work effectively within the culture of the University of Louisville and your region of Kentucky?
I think a president that really communicates well with students and tries the best. And this is more speaking to just the University of Louisville itself. But a president that really works well with the students and tries their best to understand the students, what they're going through in their daily lives and things like that, and really tries to reach out and become friends with them, like on a personal level, I think would be best in terms of, how the president can best connect with the student body.
Thank you, Griffin. Dan or Alex, do you have anything else to add?
Dan wrote compassionate, making U of L a space that welcome all.
For the U of L president, I want to make sure that they're really big into outreach and reaching out to students, making sure that they're, enthusiastic about hearing what they have to say, they're getting feedback from students, and just really passionate about improving campus and improving student life.
Our next question is, what are the selling points that will compel the most attractive candidates to explore this opportunity?
Yeah, I think it's really appealing that the University of Louisville is a campus on the rise too. There's so many different things happening here in terms of research opportunities, students, and just all these new developments in terms of housing, athletics, dining, all kinds of different spaces on campus that are just being developed right now, and it's becoming a bigger and bigger campus with more investment opportunities, more opportunities for students to get involved, and just it's becoming a bigger campus. And I think that's something that would be really appealing for potentially a new president to sign on to and to really take hold of and really invest in to see kind of where you go from here.
For me, I think it's for me, it's just the passion of the students, the hard work that the students put in, and just a great student body that really cares about what they do. And I think that would attract the best candidates.
Dan wrote, metropolitan university within a rapidly growing city, with more industries coming to Louisville and also being recognized on a national level, from Fulbright scholars to award of record-breaking research grants.
Thank you all for your comments. Is there anything, any additional comments that you all would like to add? Or what you would like to see in the next president, or just any additional notes that you have for the search committee?
Yeah, I'd like to add on one more thing to the operational priorities. I think that a bigger investment in the university's mental health resources is a big thing. That's what I've been hearing on campus a lot, is that especially, in the COVID era and after all that, and just with the anxiety of just getting accustomed to campus life again and all that. And I think that there needs to be a greater investment by the president, by the University of Louisville in mental health resources, whether it be counseling or the Peace Center, Prevention Advocacy or Education Advocacy Center, and just all these valuable mental health resources that students, there's a huge demand for. I think that the next president should really recognize that and invest in it.
Dan or Griffin, do you have anything else to add?
Griffin said no.
Well, that concludes this listening tour session. On behalf of the search committee, thank you for your thoughtful discussion today. If you have any additional feedback to share or have any questions, please visit louisville.edu/presidential-search. Once again, that site is louisville.edu/presidential-search. And you can access the online form there as well. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, everyone.